Hey everybody, it has been quite a while since I have released a video on this channel. To be completely honest with you, I honestly never thought I would. I just kind of wasn't very disciplined about it and kind of just let it go. But a lot has changed since that last video, which is probably nearing about maybe 3 years since I posted it. Yeah, a lot has changed. A lot of bad things, a lot of good things. But I would say in every measurable facet, I'm a completely different person than I was when I was releasing those old videos. So, not to get super personal, but anyway, I went back and I looked at the channel just out of curiosity a few months ago, and I was shocked to find that a couple of those videos had some pretty, I don't want to say high view counts, but higher than I expected them to have, and a couple comments actually. So, you know, I'm not totally sure, how many of those people are bots and how many are real people actually commenting. So, but like I was saying, I think that a good portion of those views may have been bots, but regardless, it was heartening to see, because I did enjoy doing the videos that I did, but like I said, just wasn't super disciplined, and it wasn't like a super high priority in my life at the time. I wasn't in a good mental place either, so just a lot of things working against me and the YouTube channel at the time. But long time has passed, and I got the bug again, so I considered going back and doing some of the series that I've already started. The one that seemed to be the most popular actually was the Final Fantasy Tactics series, and I'm just a little peek behind the curtain. I have every intention of going back and doing that again, mostly because they are actually remastering the games, and the remastered version, I believe it's called the Ivalice Chronicles, is coming out later this month, so I figured that was a great time to do it. But I was searching for a game to play that kind of fit the bill here for what this channel is all about, which is just doing things that are fun to put on the background while you're trying to go to sleep or just relax or whatever. And I knew about Slay the Spire. I'd played a little bit of it on my Switch, but not much to get any good at it. I didn't really get it, to be honest with you. I liked it, I wasn't good at it, and I lost patience with it. That's kind of a theme with me when I was a little bit younger. But I'm a big fan of Northern Lion and his series of Slay the Spire, and to be honest with you, I kind of put him on in the background when I'm just trying to go to sleep or just hang out. So, a couple of his Slay the Spire videos came up, and I was like, that would be kind of cool to do this as on my own channel. So that was how things started. That's where the bug came from to get back into it. But another thing I will say, I know this channel is called Game and Chill. I do have plans for other types of content that are not gaming related. Speaks to my other passion, literature, writing, that kind of thing. So I think that, when I come up with some more like concrete ideas, I'll be exploring that. Same concept, just me chatting or reading to you in some way. You'll see more as I iron out the details, but I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. I mean, I went on a 3-year hiatus without posting anything, so I think it's important to maintain my head a little bit here until I can build some momentum at least, and before I start making a bunch of plans. So yeah, anyway, without further ado, let's get going. So you see here, continue. I've already started a run because I played this a little bit before making this video, just to get a sense of how it works and everything again, because like I said, it's been a while since I've played it on Switch. But there was another gap between when I was doing that practice run and now, so I'm going to abandon the run. But I will say that I don't recall a lot of what I learned from that playthrough, so you're really going to see me learn as I go here. So let's see, standard, I do remember that now. The silent was the one I had a good amount of success with, and got pretty far on that practice run. So the silent, HP 70, gold 99, a deadly huntress from the Foglands, eradicates foes with daggers and poisons. Starts with the charm Ring of the Snake. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. And yeah, that's all you need to know. Greetings, Act 1, Exordium. Greetings, Mr. Strangely constructed whale. Obtain 3 random potions, lose 7 max HP, choose a rare colorless card, obtain a random boss relic. I think we're gonna transform a card. We're just gonna keep it pretty simple for now. Add a random skill into your I missed what that said. Alright, we got distraction. Add a random skill into your hand to cause 0 this turn. Exhaust. Adds a random skill into your hand. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but we will find out. So if you're not familiar with Slay the Spire, it is a rogue light deck builder where you essentially build out a deck to combat the various floors of the Spire, hence the name of the game. And it's turn-based. You turn counter here. This is your draw pile. This is your discard pile. End turn button. Every card has a number in the top left that tells you how much energy it costs to use. So it's a balance of offense and defense. So since we just got this card and I want to see what it does, we're gonna use it. Enemy loses X strength, apply X weak. Strength. Okay, so alright, let's see. Let's use it on the enemy that's attacking. That seems logical. So now he's only going to do 2 damage versus, I believe it was 5 was the original thing. And he is weakened. And yeah, okay, so that ended our turn. Okay, sorry, I need to pay more attention, I guess. So I'm gonna take 2 damage here because I didn't play any defense cards. So let's fix that. And they're gonna do 8 damage total. So 2, 10. We shouldn't take any damage. Let's apply weak to you, and let's do some striking here. So one of their attributes is that when you attack them, they ball up and obtain 5 defense. So blocked, and now we have 4 block points. Well, now we have 0, but okay, so it resets every turn. And I'm also weakened, so deal 25% less damage. Okay, cool. Let's see, gonna do 6. Let's do that, and we can discard that, and use our remaining 2 here to do some serious damage to this guy, Loose right here. So we shouldn't have any problems here. I don't think we're doing any. We're not. This is an easy fight. It maybe probably shouldn't take as long as it's taking me, but let's use weaken. Let's see, block, and then since we're already blocking, let's focus on damaging him a little bit since he's not gonna hurt us. And then next turn we should be able to take out both enemies, and it should be over. 5th turn should be over. Let's see, deal 4 damage, you're gone, and you're gone. Alright, we have our first victory. So, we've got spoils here, we've got 10 gold, and you can add a card to your deck. So, gain 4 block next turn. Next turn, gain 4 block. So, you're looking at like 8 total block there. Draw 1 card, discard 1 card, cost 1 additional for each time you lose HP this combat, deal 12 damage. That seems interesting. We're going to take that one. Alright, so we have a jaw worm here. We're going to use this distract ability. We're going to backflip. Always want to backflip. And we're going to need to do some defending here. And apply some weak, so that'll lower it down to 8, so we'll be able to absorb all the damage without taking any damage to our HP, and we will do some damage ourselves, and we will end our turn. So the weaken has worn off. He's going to do 7 damage. Masterful Stab. We will use that one for sure. And we will block and block in case we happen to get that card again. It would be nice to keep it at 0 energy to use. Alright, he's now got 5 block, and he's going to do 7 damage, so we're going to apply weak, drop that down to 5, gonna do a backflip, and then we will focus on offense because we can absorb his attack quite easily. Okay. Alright, I don't know how he's getting his 5 block here anyway. Maybe that's just one of his abilities. So this little floating thing above him, defensive. This enemy intends to block and use a buff. Well, we can't have that. I do not comply with that. And you're gone. 20 gold, ancient potion, gain 1 artifact. Artifact negates the next debuff. Okay. Add a card to your deck. Discard your hand, then draw that many cards. Deal 5 damage if the enemy has weak. Let's do heal hook. That seems good. Now, I wouldn't say that I'm operating with any sort of strategy at the moment. I'm merely just trying to see how far I get because I'm not too familiar with how this game works. So, okay, but I do see some synergy here. deal 3 damage, apply 1 weak. So let's apply it to the guy that's doing more damage there, and then okay, I like that. It puts a little gold border around if this card synergizes with one you've already played. We can reach to 25 energy. Okay, so deal 5 if the enemy has weak, and draw 1 card. And I gained energy. Very cool. All right, so they're gonna do 12 damage. So we're gonna have to add some block here. More than I really want to, but whatever. We're gonna do it till we can. I think we need to focus on one enemy at a time for now. So the acid slime is the one we were working on. So 6, 12, 18 damage. That's not going to be enough. And he's going to do 12 again. Yeah, see, I think crippling, apply 4 poison and 2 weak to all enemies. Okay, I like that. So they're going to do 8, so this is obvious. We're going to block 8. And we're going to get rid of one of these because we can only play 1 more card anyway, so we'll continue to hammer away at the acid slime. Corrosive spit, that is disgusting. Okay, so they've added a bad card to my deck, which is problematic. So let's see. All right, deal 12 damage. So I say, let's see, if we're gonna do 12 plus 6 is 18, plus another 6 is 24. We can finish this, I believe, unless my math is wrong, but I don't believe it is. Okay, so yeah, it is wrong in the sense that I do not have any more offense cards, so we'll get him next turn. Or he'll just die from poison, that works too. See, that's what I meant. That's what I meant all along, so don't even worry about it. Alright. Apply 2 weak, gain 11 block, deal 12 if you have discarded a card this turn, gain 2. We have synergy with weak, so we're gonna take weak-based cards. Okay, so this is our first store. Let's see what he's got. Deal 3 damage 5 times. Deal 4 damage whenever you draw this card. Add a copy of it into your hand. Whenever you are attacked, deal 3 damage back. Add 3 shivs. Okay, so I like Blade Dance. Apply 3 poison to a random enemy 3 times. And I like poison. So we're gonna do that. Let's see. Oh, I have no money. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, we're done. Alright, let's move on. Alright. Let's see, this looks like one of these events. You walk into a room to find a large hole in the ground. As you approach the hole, an enormous serpent creature appears from within. Ho ho, hello, hello. What have we got here? Hello, adventurer. I ask a simple question. The most fulfilling of lives is that in which you can buy anything. Do you agree? You gain 175 gold. But you have doubt, unplayable at the end of the turn, gain 1 week. That's a lot of money. And we can always get that removed when we get a merchant again. So, okay, so we're stopping at a campfire, so we're good on health, so we're gonna smith a card. And I believe we are going to encourage Blade Dance. Upgrade, not encourage, you know what I'm saying. And we have another question mark. And we have a dead body. Dead adventurer on the floor. His pants have been stolen. Also, he looks like he has been eviscerated and chopped by giant claws, though his possessions are still intact. You are in no mind to find out what happened. You are in no mind to find out what happened here. Yeah, let's look for loot. Let's keep looking up. It's a monster. It's fine. I'm not too worried about it. 100. Ooh, maybe I am worried about it. Actually, that's a lot. Okay, well, let's see. What is he gonna do? Strategic. This enemy tends to inflict on powerful negative effect on you. So, okay. This is fine. Let's add some poison to the equation. And we don't have to worry about blocking because it doesn't look like we can block this anyway. So what we will do is, well, it doesn't look like we have much of an option unless we can get one of those cards that, yep, like that. Gain 5 block. Block is not removed at the start of your next turn. Well, that's useful. Even if, you know, it's not useful this turn, it's useful for next turn. So, alright, we have the poison doing its magic. And I believe he's going to do 18 damage. So we need to weaken the hell out of him. We're going to do that. We're going to do heal hook. And the shivs have come out to play. So first things first, we're going to do that. We're going to add some defense. So we're gonna tank some damage here, but not the end of the world, given we're going to do quite a bit of damage, although we would have done more if he hadn't decreased our weakened us. So let's see what happens. Well, we know what's going to happen. We're going to take some damage, but, you know, like I said, can't do anything about it. Maybe didn't play it right. All right, he's going to do 18 again, and the trouble is I mean, obviously we're going to play defense there, but, I mean, we don't have many options this turn, which is unfortunate. So, actually, okay, alright, this is a good time to use this, I want to say. So, whatever he throws at us next will be negated, which will be good for us. So, I think we should focus on offense this turn. So we're going to do that. And then a masterful stab, which is all we can do right now. I really do appreciate the poison here, though. Alright, so it saved us a little bit here, but we're going to weaken him. And then Blade Dance. We're not going to be able to take him out this turn, but maybe we can get really, really close. Although that 13 damage he's about to do is going to really hurt. Okay. We're going to have to start. Yeah, I think we have to do that, obviously. And we don't have enough to finish the job here, so oh shoot. Okay, well, we're gonna apply some poison, and well, maybe that'll take him out before he gets the chance to do anything, but I doubt it. We'll see. Oh yeah, it did. Okay, great. Alright, so make a mental note of that. If you poison them and it's gonna take all their health away, it will kill them before they have a chance to do whatever their next move was going to be, so that's good to know. Alright, 56 gold. Frozen Egg. Whenever you add a power card into your deck, upgrade it. Whenever you add a power card. Okay, alright. Strength Potion, gain 2 strength. Add a card. Okay, so what is a power deck? That is my question. Ooh, Poisoned Stab. I think we take the deadly poison. And I think we go here, and I think we rest because we lost a lot of health in that last battle. Alright, this is a chest room where we will get 23 gold. The first time you lose HP, each combat draw 3 cards. Interesting. Could have used that in the last battle. As you come to a living wall, as you come to a dead end, and begin to turn around, walls slam from the ceiling, trapping you. 3 faces materialize from the walls and speak. Forget what you know, and I'll let you go. I require change to see a new space. If you want to pass me, then you must grow. Okay. Transform, upgrade. I want to get rid of that doubt card, because it was really getting on my nerves. Yeah, I want that one gone. Alright, cool. Alright, another campfire, so we will get to upgrade a card here. I think we gotta go with I think we gotta lean into the poison here. The poison and weak, those seem to be what we're getting here. So, shining light. You find a shimmering mass of light encompassing the center of the room. Its warm glow and enchanting patterns invite you in. Upgrade 2 random cards, but lose 14. I think that's worth it. Heal hook and distraction. Alright, if we go there and there, we can... It doesn't really matter which way we go, we're only going to get one. We have to fight 2 bosses, 2 bosses, 2. We're going to have to fight 2 either way, it really doesn't matter. They all kind of lead to the same place, so... We have got a fungi beast. He's a riot, he's a lot of fun. We should go out with him sometime. And we have another loose here, so... Let's see what we got. What are they gonna do? This tends to use a buff. Okay. So we don't have to worry about that. So I think we can just go ahead and knock you out of the match here. And I think, can we? No, we can't. Okay, let's do that. And then deal 8 damage if the enemy has weak. Okay, that's not how that works, so it just did the 8 damage. I thought maybe, even if I didn't, because the enemy wasn't weak, I thought maybe I could at least get an additional card and some more energy, but that's not how it works. Okay, he's got 8 health, so... I think we just go ahead and take care of this and be done with it. Yep, that's the smart play, I believe. Alright, add card. Deal 8 damage, draw 1 card, deal 4 damage to all enemies twice. Gain 5 block. I think we need some defense, so I think we're going to take another blur card. This is a spike slime. Well, we're of course gonna poison the hell out of you, so and you're gonna do 16, so I think what we need to do is play that card and play that card, and that's all we can do. We're gonna take a little bit of damage here, but not the end of the world. Slimed. Okay, the first time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. Okay, cool. So that played out for us. What are you gonna do next? He's gonna inflict a negative effect on me. Split. When its HP is at or below 50%, will split into 2 smaller slimes. Ugh, okay. Alright. Well, let's play this one because it's not... wow. Great. Let's play that one. We don't need to defend, but I mean, you know, if it's there, why not? Heal hook. Masterful stab. you have to play that. And I think you have to load him up with more poison, man. It's kind of what your whole build's all about, you know? Okay, there was the split we were told about. Okay, so we're gonna poison. Obviously. And we're gonna do some damage. Because I don't, yeah. Alright, but frail on me. So get less out of the block cards, and we have a slimed. That's horrific. Alright, so we're gonna weaken. And take you out. Play that card. We're gonna end turn. Don't get me wrong, I do recall that we have this potion here, strength potion. I just want to save it for the boss. Just finish the job. Yeah, like I was saying, I want to save it for the boss. Hopefully we'll get the chance to use it. 10 gold, Blessing of the Forge, upgrade all cards in your hand for the rest of combat. Is that a potion? Okay, cool. Add a card to your deck. Gain 10 block, deal 10 damage. Draw 1 card, discard 1 card. Deal 4 damage for each skill in your hand. I'm gonna go with the basics here just to start out. We're gonna smith, and we use bouncing flask a lot, so we're gonna upgrade that one. And we are at the boss, and he is a slime boss with a fedora or perhaps a trilby hat, because he is a Bosch Tweed type in the Gilded Age New York area, so good for him. Okay, so what are we gonna do? So what are you gonna do? You're gonna apply a negative effect on me, so I don't need to worry about doing any defense at the moment. So we're gonna focus on doing as much damage as we can. And you know what? I think we'll play for the next turn. And we'll go ahead and just, because why not? And we'll end our turn here. Okay, so also, you must not forget that you have these. So, we are going to, and this is actually a pretty good hand to use it. So, we're gonna gain strength, and we're gonna upgrade all of these. We'll apply 7 poison to you. And we're going to weaken you and do a little bit of damage. We're gonna deal 18. We're gonna deal 11. Oh, shoot. I should have been paying closer attention. That's my bad. Well, we could have taken more advantage of that turn, but it's okay. It is what it is. So he's about to do 26 damage. We'll do distraction. Gain energy, draw 2 cards. Okay, so we'll use that one in a second. Apply poison. And then we will draw 2 cards. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, well, that was not a great draw for us, but we will do what we must. Oh, he split. Okay, I didn't realize. Alright, that applied to him too. Well, it saved us from, okay, it saved us from taking that damage, so that's good. I say we do some damage here. weaken and add some block, although we don't really need it. It doesn't look like they're going to be doing anything. I don't know if they actually do damage or if they just apply status effects most of the time. I mean, I know they obviously do damage at some point, but it seems like they're more like status effect oriented. But I don't know. Let's see, we're gonna weaken you. And we're gonna play Blade Dance. And you gotta block some, so. And you just hope you can take this guy out. And we can, so. Not a completely wasted turn. I'm sure if you are like a master Slay the Spire player, which I know these people exist because this game has been out for quite a while, but you're probably watching me play this and you're just like, what are you doing? Like, this is absurd. Like, you are making every wrong choice, and you're probably right, but you know, it is what it is. We're learning here, so. Alright, so if we gain energy from playing that card, I think it behooves you to play a card first. So I think we'll play that card and we'll heal hook you. And I do not calculate this stuff correctly. Okay. Gain 3 block. There's really not a lot we can do here, is there? No. Doesn't look like it. Well, so be it. Oh, didn't mean to click that. I don't know if this is going to be a particularly long run because we are not doing very well here, but it is what it is. He's going to do that. I think we got to defend, even though that, God, it's not really blocking much, but in theory, he will split, yes. So he should be taken care of next turn. So we will apply some weak and some block for good measure. And we will also weaken you because why not? And we will play Blade Dance. We will attempt to do as much as we can here. And you should die due to poison before your turn starts. Yep. And you have been blocked. He's gonna do... Oh, doesn't matter. Let's just end the fight here. So cool. Oh, I got an achievement. Defeated the slime boss. Look at me go. 102 gold. Apply 6 poison, which we love to do. Your next skill is played twice. Whenever an attack deals unblocked damage, apply. Oh, wow. That's gotta be with the... I mean, that's gotta be the play. Choose a relic. Gain energy at the start of your turn. Future card awards have 2 less cards to choose from. Okay. Replaces Ring of the Snake at the start of your turn. Draw 1 additional card. Why would you... That's just a worse version. That's just a worse version. Gain energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer rest over rest sites. Well, I think Busted Crown is our best bet here. And my justification is vibes. Just vibes. Let's go this way because I would like to check out a merchant because we have only visited 1 merchant. thus far since we have been playing. Sorry about that. Just wanted to make sure the video is still recording. I haven't done this in so long that I haven't recorded a video in so long that the whole process is like, it's just, I don't remember how to do any of it. So yeah, anyway. All right, let's do some poisoning, as we are wont to do as great people. I don't know what I'm saying. Forget it. It doesn't matter. All right. Applied a little bit of poison there too. Not a bad turn. I really love poison, man. I love watching it just eat away at their health, man. It's cool. All right. Add 1. Choose a card next turn. Add 3 copies of that card into your hand. Okay. Ooh, Blade Dance, obviously. We'll get so many shivs next turn. Gain 10 block. Deal 5 damage. I guess we'll go that direction with that. So they're going to do 17 damage. So we have 10 block at the moment. I think this is the move, and we're going to discard that one. And we're going to play Blade Dance Plus. And we're going to... I think I may have... Oops, what buff do I have on me? Add 3 Blade Dance Plus cards into your next turn. Wow. We're going to have so many shivs to work with. Whenever you deal unblock damage, apply 1 poison. Okay. We must be like weakened or something. Do we? I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm doing way less damage than I was a second ago, and I mean, I know there's a reason, but I just don't know what that reason is. So, we're gonna play that card. We're gonna play that card. Okay, crap. All right, slow down there. Play that card. And we are going to do... Are you weakened right now? You are not. So... we're going to apply some poison. We're really going to bank on being able to... Oh, I see why. It's because they have... It's attack for 2 damage, 5 times the stat. Sorry, increase strength by flavor. See 50% less damage. Cancelled if dealt attack damage 1 time. Alright, that should be it. In that case, wonderful. 20 gold, add a card to your deck. Okay, we do not have an option, so that is what we're going to take. And I'm not going to complain. You find yourself in a room filled with racks of test tubes, beakers, flasks, forceps, pinch clamps, stirring rods, tongs, goggles, funnels, pipettes, cylinders, condensers, and even a rare spiral tube of glass. Why do you know the name of all these tools? It doesn't matter. You take a look around. Alright, let's see what we got. Entropic Brew. Fill your empty potion slots with random potions. Fear Potion, apply 3 vulnerable, which take 50% more damage from attacks. Colorless, choose 1 of 3 random colors cards to add to your... We do not have room, which is fine. Which just tells me we need to start actually using our potions. Deal 12 damage if you have discarded a card this turn. Gain 2 energy. Gain 4 block next turn. Gain 4 block next turn. Gain energy. Gain 3 dexterity. Put a card from your hand at the bottom of your draw pile and cost 0 until played. Deal 20 damage if fatal. Gain 20 gold. We can make Sneaky Strike work for us, and I think we have some cards we would like to remove, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. No, I think we're good. Let's see. Ooh, okay, we could buy some relics. Normal enemy combats are no longer encountered in question rooms. Future card awards have 1 additional card to choose from. Okay, that would actually negate the busted crown to some extent. So, next turn, gain energy. I think we'll do that because, you know, I don't know, it just seems fun. So, alright, plated armor, shield, parasite. That's what people call me sometimes. Let's see. So he's gonna do 12 damage. He's gonna do 12 damage. So I say, of course, we're gonna apply some weak. And we're gonna apply even more weak. And I think this is, come on, there's gotta be a better way. Yeah, I think we do that. Poison. And I think we play Blade Dance. And we chip his shield down. Thusly, do a little bit of damage on top of it. And we play Masterful Stab now that we can attack his actual health. See, I'm learning a little bit. Now, perhaps we should have played the Fear Potion first. It doesn't matter. It's okay. We'll just keep going here. So he's going to do 8 damage, which we will absorb. And he has 11 shield, plated armor, and he's going to do 7 damage. I say we keep this going. And we block and let the poison do its work. Honestly, we could sit here and just keep... We could just keep, you know, blocking and just let the poison work. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna do Sneaky Strike. And we gained 5 block. And would you look at that, we have energy left over. Who would have thought that was gonna happen? We're actually doing okay on health, so I'm not displeased with how this is going. You lose 6 strength, I'll take that every day of the week. Wow, we have 6 energy to play with, huh? Okay. Are you weakened? You are not. Let's chip down your shield there. And just take care of you. Let's see. Dagger throw. Deal 9 damage. Draw 1 card. Discard 1 card. Innate. The start of your turn, add a shiv into your hand. Well, okay. I think that one's obvious for this playthrough. It seems we're prioritizing shivs and poison and weak. I think outmaneuver will be a good play. They're gonna do 20 damage, huh? Play that. Okay, I think I misunderstood. I thought that was going to be a more. I thought that was going to do more damage, or I was going to do something this turn. Maybe I misunderstood. I think this is actually a good place to apply poison. And I think we defend. I think we would be foolish not to try to defend a little bit here. Even though we're going to take some damage. So. Okay, deal 7 block, deal 10 damage. 7 block, 10 damage. I think we gotta take out the Mystic first. We gotta put some poison. Applied 2 weak. Well, nobody's really doing any damage here. It tends to block, tends to use a buff. It can't hurt to just continue to apply weak, I guess. And just continue to hammer away at our Mystic friend here. And once he's taken care of, we will. Oh, I don't like that one bit. Okay, so you are shielded now. Great. Okay, so I think Venom has to be what we do here. I think that this is good. Deal 12 damage. You have discarded a card this turn. I don't think we've discarded. Maybe this counts as discarding. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna find out. It does not. Well, not the ideal turn. But once again, the poison is working wonders for us still, so I'm not terribly worried about it. Although your healing ability is getting on my nerves, I think we need to get back to what we were doing. I think that is still the best play. So you're gonna do, shoot, 17 damage, huh? Alright, well. I think we have to weather the storm and wait until we get a really good hand and then pop the fear potion. But, you know. Deal 10, 7 block. Alright, that's unnecessary. I think you play Blade Dance. You just go hard on this guy because that would have been the perfect time to pop the Fear Potion. It's so easy to forget all of the options you have available while you're playing. I imagine it gets easier the more you play, but you know, who knows? Alright, so now you have shields, so we've got to do that. Get some block of ourselves because you're going to do 4, 8, 12 damage. Deal 12 damage. You discard a card this turn. We're going to defend. And we're going to gain some energy for next turn to really. Oh, well, never mind. We're just going to watch you die. Alright. That one. Colorless potion. Choose 1 of 3 random color. I'll take it, I guess. Add a card to your deck. Gain 7 block. Apply 5 poison. We're always looking for poison. This is a minor boss, I believe. Book of Stabbing. My favorite. Let's see if we can't do that number. And then Blade Dance. Perfect. Did we weaken you? No, we did not. Gain 5 block. Oh, it doesn't matter one way or another. We need some block, so. Okay. Wound unplayable. That is annoying. Alright. 7 poison. Now let's think for a minute. He's gonna do 18. I think we're gonna play this. We're going to discard I think that's the least valuable card. Then we're gonna play Sneaky Strike, gain 2 energy, and we're gonna weaken you and add some additional block to the equation, and we're going to continue to let poison chip away your health. Alright, so you're gonna do 15, huh? Alright, so that's easy one for me. Draw 1 card. Oh man, okay. That would have been good to have had earlier. Like before I played that second slash card, but it's okay. Not a big deal. Okay, deal 3 damage, apply 1 weak. I mean, obviously we're gonna play that. Obviously gonna play that because it doesn't cost us anything. Draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. We will play that in a second. We're gonna do that. We're gonna gain some energy. We're gonna play that. And gain 5 block. Let's see. As much as I want to continue stacking that poison, he's gonna do 16 damage, so I think we have to defend. Even though I don't want to. It's the good play. If you're like, seems to me it's the best play if you have a poison build and you're also gonna have, you know, that much energy. Deal 3 damage, apply 1 weak. Always. Give me poison. Give me more poison. Give me that. Draw me a card. Deal 8 damage. Okay. Draw 1 card and gain some energy back. Add 4 shivs. We're going crazy, ladies and gentlemen. I am finally starting to understand a little bit, and there's nothing I can do with that. Great. 29 gold. Orichalcum. If you end your turn without block, gain 6 block. Until next turn, prevents damage. That seems useful. It took me a second. I was like, wait, how is this useful? Discard 1 card at random. Okay, I think that this is good because we have a card that I forget the name of that only works if you have discarded a card. So, cool. Alright, let's go check out the merchant. See what he's got. Glass Knife, deal 8 damage twice, decrease the damage of this card by 2 this combat, gain 10 block, deal 10 damage, oh, just another dash. Outmaneuver, I really like Outmaneuver. Gain 5 block, draw 2 cards, I really like Backflip. Ooh, Noxious Fumes Plus, I think that is a must buy for us. I think that is as well. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to end the episode here, not because I particularly want to, but because this being my first go at doing this again, I want to check and make sure that OBS is not, first of all, I want to make sure it actually recorded all this, and then I need to go back and listen to it and make sure it sounds good. So I think it's best if I record a somewhat shorter episode and just see how it sounds, and then next time we'll finish up this run, or get as far as we can anyway, and then go from there. So once again, happy to be back. I hope I stick around this time. I have some other plans. Yes, buy something, buy. I don't buy. Yeah, correct, exactly. That's what I'm trying to do. But I hope I actually stick around this time, because I had a lot of fun doing this. I forgot how therapeutic it was for me just to sit here and riff and banter while playing a great game. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I will see you next time.